So even when the Dolphins get something going.
I bet they get Tyreek Hill way down the field after the big run.
It was 26 if it stands up.
During the run, holding, offense number 10. 10-yard penalty. First down.
Still have visual recorded history of the stiff arm laid down by Mostert on Evan Williams.
We sure do. Hey, remember, 21 touchdowns for this guy last year. 32 years old, can still run, showing his physicality. Looking like a young Derrick Henry right there. Knocking defenders off of him.
Well, it must be when he sees the Packer uniforms. Remember the 2019 NFC Championship game. 29 for 220. 4 touchdowns. Back in his Niners days. There's Tua up top. Jonnu Smith turns upfield and lost the football, but Quay Walker couldn't get there before it went out of bounds. So it'll be a first down for Miami.
This is the kind of stuff that Mike McDaniel needs to keep dialing up. A little play action, get the ball out of Tua's hands, get a little rhythm going again. Jonnu's so good after the catch, running with the football. Got lucky that thing got knocked out of bounds, but that's the kind of rhythm they got to get into. They can't look at the scoreboard. You can't score 3 touchdowns at once. They just got to put one drive together, doing what they do best.
The 45 will fake to Tyreek, and the ball handling almost messed up. Mostert on the edge gets a yard. We were talking about it getting ready for the game, Jason. Tua does so many things well, not having a good night, but the ball handling is one of his top traits.
Yeah, he's an elite ball handler. So good, hand and faking, but at Green Bay, the penetration. Green shirts in the backfield all around him. Tua keeps his poise and gets it done, but the start of that play did not look very good. You got to block those guys.
Lucas Van Ness was back there in the backfield on the Dolphins. Inside of 6 here in the third. 5 in the pattern. Hung onto by Malik Washington. They're going to mark him just short of the 45. That's just short of the first down.
If you ask me what pass Tua and the Dolphins throw better than any other, it's some version of this. A slant, called a glance, those kinds of things. And Malik bobbles it a little bit, but maintains it. It's a great play for them because the run after catch is so big with all the speed they have. This is 3rd and inches for them. Certainly 4-down territory in this situation.
It's 3rd and inches. A quarterback, you're not going to say go take a quarterback sneak and stick your head in there and get a yard.
Push in Miami.
Right. Straight ahead. Mostert stopped. I think Barry continuing to have a good game. 3rd-year man out of South Carolina. It was a 5th-round pick.
Just watch the get-off and the penetration. Just winning downhill. It's Kenny Clark knocking Brewer backwards. Linebackers hitting it. It's a lonely feeling for the runner. Now it's 4th and 1, and you start getting a little sticky here. They're a gun team. Hard for them to get these physical short yardage runs, and here they are, lining up and empty.
Tua steps up and throws complete. It is Jonnu Smith again, 6th hit. Every time he's been targeted, he's caught it, and it's a first down for Miami.
Great poise in the pocket. 4 receivers on the left-hand side for Tua. He gets pressure on the outside. He climbs right back up inside, going through his progression and throwing the in-cut. He's been high on some of those in-cuts early on in the ball game. Excellent fundamentals, keeping his feet up underneath him and delivering a strike. A big 4th down conversion for the Dolphins, keeping the drive alive.
Last 3 games for Smith, 21 catches for 260 yards. Tua again on time. Waddle to the 14. First significant hit for those two.
This is them. This is when they're at their best. A little play action. They try to splash a little water with formation and fake, then stand in there and throw a strike. There's a lot of space in the middle of that defense. Again, missed opportunities early, not this time. Finding the hole. That looks like the Dolphins offense.
Well, I got you. You splash a little water, make you think it's over here.
Exactly right.
I like that. It's good.
Splash a little water on this side, then make a little living over here. My good buddy Wade Wilson used to always talk about that. The best offenses do it.
Back in your quarterback days, all those QBs in Dallas. Tua, Achan's got blockers. Achan to the end zone. Miami touchdown. Get that speed going in some space, and Devon Achan finds the end zone. Jonnu Smith with a couple of catches. And now Miami will go for two. Haven't converted one yet this year. Oh, is that in with Waddle? Yes, it is.
Wow.
Terrific. Tua floated it up. Waddle got the feet down. And it is a 16-point game.
What a throw by Tua. Under duress, just laying over the defender. He got one, he got two. And what a finish by Waddle.
Good stuff. Touchdown Achan. The two stars of the game, the MVPs of this game. Just a great twist on our John Madden Thanksgiving celebration.
Yeah, we played against Leroy a lot back in the day, and he was an unbelievable player. I think he might be a better unbelievable.
Going through the details of what the meal was. Get that all set up at the end of the game with Melissa down on the field and the Hall of Famer Leroy Butler. Jason Sanders to kick this off. Dolphins get back in it. Keyshawn Nixon waits another opportunity to return after playing those snaps on defense. This one, wind at the back, is a touchback.
Let's take a look at our next-gen stats powered by AWS. We're talking missed tackles right here. 13 missed tackles in this game by Miami. 75 yards allowed. You know, you talk about a team from the South coming north to play. You think about the ball. How do they handle the ball? It's also your willingness and your effectiveness tackling. Miami has not shown up on defense. I'll tell you what, you're not going to win a lot of games missing all those tackles.
This was a thematic coming in the cold weather that we saw in that wild card game against Kansas City that ended Miami's season last year. Love from the 30. Oh, just gets it. Half a beat to Dontavian Wicks. The Storm Duck was looking at taking one away.
Storm saw it and he drove on it. But again, another look at Jordan Love's arm. He just rifles that thing out there. And again, I like the aggressiveness by Matt LaFleur. They're going to stay in their game plan. It's a two-score game right now. Let's keep firing the ball. Storm was close.
We have a Dolphin who is down. It's Jordan Brooks. This was after the play. They were heading towards the huddle there, and Brooks was in some discomfort and just sat down. The athletic training staff out to look at him as the Packers maintain their lead by 16.
End of the first half, he is out with a shoulder injury. Definitely very thin at defensive back, Mike.
Absolutely, Melissa. Love's pass almost intercepted by Jalen Ramsey. So that one guy who is healthy in the corner spot slid into the nickel for a moment and almost made a big play.
And this is what he does as well as anything. He's an outstanding blitzer, and he's so aware. Jalen Ramsey's bigger and longer than you think. Love pulls the trigger. He knocks it down. He's a big-time ball guy, a big-time playmaker, using him around the line of scrimmage a lot more, making an impact there.
That stops a stretch of 11 consecutive Jordan Love completions. He had tied his career high. 2nd and 10 starts a new one. Dontavian Wicks pinballed around by 8 of the 11 Miami defenders, but gets within a yard of the first down.
Yeah, there was one yellow hat in the middle of it all, and he was going north and south. He kept making yards. 8 guys around him. He pushed them forward, making it a lot more matter. There's 1, there's 2, 3, 4, 5. The 2 came back again.
All right, it was 7 guys. One guy got there twice.
One guy twice, exactly right.
Wicks in his second year out of Virginia, 5th-round pick. A lot of folks thought this would be a breakout season for him. 3rd and a yard. Jacobs inside. Met right away. Trying to bounce, but not getting away. Quentin Bell had the first hit.
Love the defensive call by Anthony Weaver, the defensive coordinator in Miami. He was selling out. If they had gone play action pass and taken a shot down the field, it would have walked in. They put everybody around the line of scrimmage. They blitzed. Everybody was up inside. There was no way they were going to make that first down by running it. Good job getting off the field.
This will be the 3rd punt of the night for Daniel Whelan. Malik Washington back at his own 10. Not very far. Washington getting away from it. Not much done with that. It's 31 on the punt. We'll be back in 30. In touch in the final third of this season. Trying to make a big comeback tonight, and they get Tyreek Hill going. Just like they hit Waddle on the last drive for 13, Jason.
Yeah, this is what they do. Play action, and one more time, get those fast guys in the middle of the defense. When you give Tyreek Hill this kind of space, they're going to make you pay. If you're playing corner, you better play deep. There's a lot of air. Protection's clean. This is looking like Tua, how he's played the last couple weeks. They're getting a little rhythm.
We have an injured Dolphin offensive lineman, Kendall Lamb. He's been in there for Austin Jackson, who's been dealing with a knee injury. And that'll bring the rookie 2nd-round pick Patrick Paul out of Houston to come into the lineup. You see the athletic training staff, medical team out to look at Lamb. It's been a busy week, short week for these teams.
And you don't get that long break. You're playing back on that weekly schedule next week, and Green Bay looks healthy and they look physical. It'll be a good challenge for the Lions.
Green Bay's got to close this out. End of the quarter. Mostert to the left. Pushed out of bounds, just shy of the 35. Miami's trying to mount the drive here at the end of the 3rd.